Things don't have to be right, yeah. And things don't have to be wrong for you to just go in your mind and sing a made-up song. Just sing sometimes. Yeah. Just sing sometimes. Hey, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful life, really, honestly. When you think about it, you're going to have trials and tribulations, man. It's always a beautiful time to sing. It's always a beautiful time to sing. So sing something, no matter what it is. Sing something. How you doing today? This is John Hill with Rise and Result Family Services, where we approach our programming by identifying the passions, gifts, and purpose of the youth and see how we can implement that in their life, and trying to get them coaches to help them with those passions, gifts, and purpose. I think it'll be a great benefit for you guys to truly understand that we're all people trying to make a better way, trying to see a better day. And when we become those individuals who realize that and truly want to help each other, there's no limit to how far we can go. You can also get my book. I'm an author of a book entitled The Lost Basics of Parenting. It's on every website. It's best if you go on lulu.com to get that book, The Lost Basics of Parenting. More so than anything because they charge me less money for my book. Everyone else charge me an arm and a leg when they sell it. So I'm going to get to the point. Today, what we're talking about, and it's going to be really quick, is about step parenting. Like, there's 3 major things that you need to know about step parenting, and we're not going to cut any times. We're going to cut to the chase. So here's the 3 major things that you need to know about step parenting. Right. Number 1, you must do a mindset change to be all in. All in means that it doesn't matter. If you're the step parent coming in, you have to say to yourself that I'm all in. And it doesn't matter where these children been. Doesn't matter where you've been. Doesn't matter where the biological parent that you're trying to establish a relationship, doesn't matter where they've been. If you're going to go into that situation, it has to be all in. That's number 1. Number 2, you have to understand that the respect that's going to be generated between the step parent and the stepchild has to be administered with the biological parent in the home. So again, the biological parent in the home must bridge the gap of respect from the stepchild to the step parent, or stepchildren to the step parent. Without that fact, it's almost downhill from there, because in the beginning, a child is not going to respect the step parent when they come right in. It's like, okay, dude, or okay, lady, like, who are you? Like, and it's a hard thing if you don't know that going into a step parent in a relationship. You'd be like, what in the world? I thought I was going to come in and be super stepdad or super stepmom, and the respect gap is not bridged. It's not bridged at all. And you look at yourself like, wow, do I really want to be here? And that's a deadly place to be, especially if you wanted a relationship with the spouse and possibly the children. So you got to really make sure that you know that as the biological parent. Make sure that you know you got to bridge that gap of respect from the child to the parent, and the parent to the child, the step parent to the child, and the stepchild to the step parent. So that's number 2. Number 3, doesn't matter where you are or what's going on at all whatsoever, right? You have to understand that child, you have to know as a step parent, when you're coming into that relationship, that parent may not need you to be a step parent. You see what I'm saying? They may not need you to be a parent to their child at all. If it's a woman, she might be satisfied with the job that the missing biological parent is doing. She might be totally satisfied, like their relationship with their dad is great, even though it's distant, it's great. And the child may not want you as a stepdad. What your job is to go in and to make sure that that parent, the parent that brought you in that relationship, that you support that parent and that you're there for that parent. That's what you're there for mainly. So if you're getting into a relationship thinking that, oh, I want to be I'm going to be an awesome step parent, and the children don't accept you as that, and the mother don't want that from you, you're lost, and vice versa. You know, if the father don't want that from you, they just want you there for them and support for them, then that's what you be there for, right? That's what you be there for. Because the truth of the matter is this: if the kids are satisfied with their dad, that's a plus for you, because that's less work that you got to do. And trust me, I am a step parent of 6 children, and three biologically, so it's 9 in all. So I'll tell you right off the break, sometimes they don't want you to be their father, and they'll tell you quick, like, you're not my dad. I'm not listening to what you're saying. You're not my dad. And you can't get offended, because that's not what they wanted. But you have to have that understanding when you go in. What they need is you to maybe just step back and be respectful to the relationship of their father and what their mother have already established, and you be there for their mom. All right. That being said, when you're in that relationship, when the children come to you and ask you stuff about their mom and their dad, you defer that information. Like, I'm not, I am who I am, right? I'm just so-and-so. So as far as, why your dad doesn't show up when he says he's going to show up, I don't know. I couldn't tell, but maybe you can ask your mom about that, because you don't want to get in the middle of something that already is going on that you had nothing to do with by offering your opinion about the situation. What you do is you give that opinion, the choice of opinion, to the biological parent that's in the home. You do not want to do that. You do not want to sit there and be a part of a situation that you had nothing to do with. And then it may be worse. The last thing I'm going to say about this is this. Before, there's like 13 things that you need to ask yourself about this biological parent that's bringing you to in this relationship. But if you're in a relationship with this person before they even, let you know that they have kids, you want to have one thing in mind before you step into that whole dynamic of parent and child relationship, missing biological parent and stuff like that. And the one thing you want to make sure that you want to determine and measure the respect that the children show for their parent. Now, she's going to bring you around her children before she says, you're officially in. You know what I mean? Just to see their mindset about you. Hey, do you like Mr. So-and-so? Yeah, he's cool or not. But what you want to understand is, how is it that you all have a relationship that either is respectful or disrespectful, and how did it get to that way? Respectful is cool, fine, but the relationship of being disrespectful, the reason why you want to make sure that that's not an issue, because usually the respect that's given to the biological parent in the home is literally a base for the respect that you're going to get from those children in the same biological home. So don't be beat up if you get into a relationship and you didn't check whether they respect their mom or not. And I'm talking to you as a guy, and it's vice versa. So don't be beat up when you see that, and it's like, oh man, I'm in a relationship but they not respecting me. Well, they didn't respect their mom, so they wasn't giving it to you. You see what I'm saying? So be very, very vigilant and understanding of what's going on in that family dynamic in terms of respect. So that being said, I told you it was gonna be quick. That's all I got for you today. Just be blessed and listen. Continue to pray. Choose relationship over religion. Peace.